I am for any movement where there is a cause to promote, a right to assert, a chain to be broken, a burden to be lifted, and a wrong to be redressed. Those words were handed down to us by one of our culture's most revered and fearless leaders in the person of the great Frederick Douglass.
We have to defend ourselves. We intend to defend ourselves. We did so in the past, and we're going to do it today, and the day after that, and the day after that. Because only through this proper example of the self-defense and the proper example of retaliation, and by letting these people know that we move from some basic laws, that anything that goes down on oppressed people, on the part of the oppressor, it should be reciprocal. And in plain proletarian workers' language, it takes two to tango. As soon as these motherfuckers go, we go.
Hi, I'm Lisa Jones, and I'm the host of Urban Agenda on KMOJ Radio, Thursday nights at 6 o'clock. I'm here to tell you we're at the Capri Theatre on Broadway Avenue in North Minneapolis, celebrating with Professor Mahmoud El-Kati, the beauty of Black history.
My name is Sarah Wernberg, and I'm a teacher at PYC Arts and Tech High School right across the street from the Capri. And this event came about, Mahmoud El-Kati has been a guest speaker in my class a few times throughout the past couple of years, and I went to a movie event of his at Golden Time Cafe in St. Paul, and he mentioned that he wanted to do a film forum at the Capri, and it just so happens that I work at PCYC.
We're watching the FBI's war against Black America. We're building community tonight, making sure that all of us are aware of this important history that impacts our current realities.
I think one of the greatest things for us in North Minneapolis is that we should appreciate these movies, because not just a movie, it's a lifespan part of our life. Now I appreciate going to all the Twin City movies.
We're here because it is important that we talk about the education of ourselves as a people, and the history of ourselves and what has gotten us to this point. And I think these type of movies and these type of discussions help us to really get an understanding of our history from a reality standpoint, and really talk about the fact that there were a lot of things that happened behind the scenes. There are a lot of things that happened to us, what I call the hidden hand. And when we start to expose the hidden hand, then we can really know how we as a people can really come together and not look at each other as the enemy, but really understand that we have a common enemy.
My name is Mamie, Lanford, Singleton, and I'm here for a number of reasons. For one, I was one of the first women in law enforcement in this country, so I understand the organization of law enforcement. I'm here because I was invited by Professor Mahmoud El-Kati. We've been in this struggle and fight for a long time, not just for injustices that have been occurring overall and across this country as it relates to ill treatment with law enforcement, but also to help guide our children, train them to become the leaders, because they are our future and we need to liberate them so that they would know how to address the ills that they are confronted with in this life today.
My name is Sylvia Bobby. I am the co-chair of the Education Lifetime Learning for the African American Leadership Forum. The African American Leadership Forum is an organization based in Minneapolis. They are passionate community leaders that are very focused on improving the conditions for our people in the community. So the Education and Lifetime Learning, our focus is all about reducing the achievement gap, which is the belief gap, the time gap, the preparation gap, the quality teachers gap, and then the leadership gaps in the schools.
This is a critical piece of history which is intrinsically related to what's going on right now. COINTELPRO, many of you might have heard of that, the counterintelligence program orchestrated by the FBI and the Army and the CIA, was Black community was treated as an alien nation with its own country by the government of the United States of America. We know that many people were killed and that Black organizations were infiltrated and so forth. That's a lesson that we missed and we need to recover so we can understand what's going on right now. All of our work in the dimensions of society, be it politics, economics, educational culture, is driven by our dedication to liberate the children, all of them. That's what the fight is all about.
Thank you very much, sir.
This has been a BMA Community Spotlight.